if people are travelling from this direction, this is the first thing that they see. And as you can see, aesthetically it's a little bit of a challenge because it's not the most appealing thing in the world. And what do you do with it? Even if you paint it, it's still going to have those things sticking out and that really old sign.
Ideas are
and
seeing what amazing concepts they might have. And then just discussing what we can do within the budget. And as you said, there's an opportunity to see if we can approach some suppliers to see if they might donate.
I find it interesting to introduce young people to planting things because it gives them an idea of where things come from, and I also think it's really important for young people to know about the environment and understand sustainability, and with global warming it's really important that we're looking after our environment.
We were looking for an opportunity anyway to do something bigger than just creating commercial projects. We really wanted to make an impact with our work anyway through improving health and well-being and air quality, but we wanted to do something where we felt like we could make a difference. And when we were approached by you, we were really excited at the opportunity to impact the lives of students and help them to learn about the importance of plants and why we need them in cities, particularly when cities are so removed of plants and so built up. It's even more important now to introduce them back into cities so that people feel connected to nature and people's lives are healthier and happier.
Well, it gives them ideas of something to learn about what we do and perhaps give them influence to get into it themselves. Yeah, I worked on the Manly Vale car park. We had these rotating plenums that we had to design and figure out how we were going to do it from the very beginning. And it was a breathing wall, so it cleaned the air. The plenums rotated, so there was a lot of engineering and design work involved in that. And yeah, that was one of my favourite projects that I've worked upon.
Recently is the Yarrabingan rooftop farm, which we worked with the Indigenous startup organisation called Yarrabingan, and they're all about promoting and encouraging cultural learning through their projects, employing Indigenous workers, and really focusing on educating people on native plants and Indigenous plants that would have been used for medicinal purposes. So that was a really exciting project for us because it was not just another commercial project, it was the whole education piece and for us to learn about Indigenous culture.
I helped an old neighbour to redo her front verge, and I drove past it probably 6 months later, and I was just so astonished at how much it had grown and how beautiful it was, and it was flowering. So and just a difference it made to that, because it was on the corner of a really busy road. How much of a difference it brought to that position, just really brightened it up. Yeah.
After Junglefy's visit, young people sat down and thought about the elements they could incorporate in a design for the welcome wall. They were thinking about the Indigenous history of the site and the totem, the goanna. They were thinking about the multicultural nature of the Miller community, and they were also thinking about their connection to family and countries across the world that bring their whole neighbourhood together. The young people made an artistic design and invited Junglefy to design plant planets that could hang from the wall, incorporating their visual design.